So, today is a good day. What was that? I basically am packing up. What you're seeing behind me, the little light show ish thing that you have right there, is a preview of things to come in a few weeks. But I am packing today, and as you can plainly see, there's stuff and stuff, but less stuff as well. There are things that are packaged up. 4 guitars, for instance. Four guitars in cases. No, five guitars in cases hanging out near the front door. There is stuff upon stuff upon stuff upon stuff in boxes that, you know, and by the way, you never really have an idea about how much stuff you have until it's time to move, and then you have to start thinking about, you know, what it is that you're going to keep versus what it is you're either going to sell or throw away. And well, I gotta tell you, the guitars aren't really going to go anywhere. But there's a lot of guitar stuff that, well, shoot, I can't help myself. I've got to keep. So, I mean, I may not be able to keep it all in the apartment, but, you know, I'll still be keeping it. This is the last time, though, I'll be streaming from this place. And it's not going to be, you know, a quiet, you know, easy going into the night, for instance. It's going to be loud in the meantime. But the thing that is bringing me here is that I did want to do this one more time, and I'm just not going to have the time to do it before I move. And when's the move, by the way? The countdown is, like, technically 5 days. Hey, what's up, dude? Very, very good to see you on stream here. But yeah, I'm essentially, to boil it down, this is the last time I'll be using this setup, because from here on out, streaming-wise, where I'm going to be quiet. And I've got something I'm working on, you know, as far as like a few ideas about how I'm going to be able to do it quietly and still hear myself and, you know, still be able to hear whatever may be going on the computer as well. But like I said, it's going to be a lot quieter for me and for anybody who lives around me, and that'll be cool. But the streaming will not stop. I mean, well, it's going to take a pause, just like it has been lately as far as like the hit and miss nature of it is concerned. But it's going to take a pause. And why this is a quick one? Because in 10 minutes, I'm heading over to a buddy's house to help him move a thing of his, so he'll help me move next Friday. Yes, that's right. Independence Day, the 4th of July. I'm moving out of here. So, my Independence Day, right? So, what have I been working on lately? Well, packing, thinking about what I'm taking with me, blah, 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 stuff like that. But just the other day, I was reintroduced to, from memory, a song that I hadn't heard in a while. And strangely enough, I'm not like a huge fan of the Foo Fighters, but there's one tune they did, really two, that I really, really like. But Times Like These is a great one. And it starts out with a fantastic chord, which is like an add 9, add 11, you know, and it's just this. So you have a 4 right there, but because you have this in there, it's a minor third on top of the A, turning this immediately into an 11, because a 4 is not a 4 when there's a third, so just raise it up an octave, even though it's not really raised in this case, it's just 11. And then what do you have next? A B. Well, what's a B on that? But a 2, so a 2 will become a 9. So it's basically add 9/11. And great chord, fantastic chord. And when you play it quiet, oh, thanks, man, I appreciate you. So when you just play it like this, and then there's an octave of the A on top of that, but that's a great sound. Very cool. No, I'm not having a giveaway. People seem to mistake me for the kind of person who might just be, you know, flagrant with the gifts, with the exception of Stu, who owns 3 of my guitars. So, but then, you know. But man feels a bit more like a nephew to me, so, you know, I think it's okay. Anyway, and now for the rest of the story. Yeah, I'm not really the giving type, but yes. So lights behind me, different varieties. These are going to be corner lights, able to be seen in forthcoming things where I'm going. But that one, I like that one. It's kind of a hot mess of crazy light. It comes off blue, but it's really kind of pink. So it's kind of nifty. Anyway, and then there's this one which is kind of like the warm Halloweeny glow. So back to the pink just to make everything kind of look As I was saying here, the tones, I'm going to miss the tones, but I'm going to go something else, and that's something else. I'm keeping it under wraps for now, but needless to say, there will be an expense involved, and what I'm choosing to get to replace all of this and to make it still sound, as lively and good as possible. Well, again, I'm keeping that under wraps. It may or may not happen, but it probably will. So, yeah. Hey, Bill, who just chimed me up here and stated that something that I sent him looked cool. By the way, I would have streamed earlier, but I was watching Bill's stream while I was packing. And I've got so much to go. That's the funniest part. But let's talk about the Foo Fighters real quick. So, the clock is ticking after all. Let's see if I can explain this song in 7 minutes. So, we already talked about the Ad 9, 11 here. I have to run, but I have a smooth... Thanks, man. Thanks. That's coming up Friday, but the move actually starts on Thursday when I pick up the keys. So, and it's all contingent on whether or not a withdrawal that I took actually hits my bank account or not. 401k, take your time. Don't take too much time. Come on. So, anyway, this then proceeds to the verse, which is in D, which starts out with a D sus to a D major. Going to A minor, adding a G to that, and then following that, you have to hit the B first, but it would be a C with an added G, E minor 7, back to the sus, or back to the non-sus, it's sus sounding, but back to the 9/11. Which is a great chord. I'm telling you, I love the hell out of that chord. It's great. But I'm missing a few things. So when we're talking about songs that are pop songs, and that's pretty much it. After that, you get the chorus. And I'm going to play this like, oh, hi, how are you? So, yeah, you just listen. That's just fine. This is a real quick one because, like I was saying, I got to go help a buddy move. Not completely move, just move a thing. Then I can come back and pack some more. But I really wanted to do like one final stream in this house. So, going on from that. Chorus, C, with that G again, to E7 again. And that's a great chord in itself right there. That basically starts out as another major chord with an 11, which is the 4. Just kind of play it like that while somebody in the background does something like this. So I kind of, as my own only guitar player, if I'm playing along, and that kind of works. Back to that. And so that works. Yes, busy, busy, busy. Not kidding. But like I was saying, when we talk about pop songs or even rock songs, this is kind of a poppy rock song, but it's got a nice whimsy to it. It's all in Mixolydian. It's really nice. The thing that's key to take from this is you don't really find a lot of pop songs in 7/4 time. And this is a distinct 7/4 time. So when we're talking about the... excuse me. Yes. That's 7/4. That's you can count it a bunch of different ways, but it's all going to add up pretty much to 14 over a period of 8 beats. So 14/8 or 7/4. So you just 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3, or a pair of sixes 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 1 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 and so forth. Not 1 2 3 1 2, but it all adds up to 14, like I said. So it's really kind of neat. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2, or 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. I would count sixes because it's really more like that. That literally covers every single thing in the song, probably with the exception of what goes on beneath that, which is more like a, something like that. But I don't hear a top note. If I did, it'd probably be played here. Probably to G, and maybe to E, C, which sounds about right to me. Not completely sure. Haven't really fleshed that out, but for the rest of it, I have fleshed out. But it's actually fun to play. This is just a open D. You hit another D on the 12th fret, pull off to a C on the 10th fret, and just keep repeating the D. And that's G, F sharp. This part is A, G, A. Simple as that. Really cool. Well, with 2 minutes left, I guess I'll play out. I really do have to leave, but I'm going to miss streaming here. I mean, genuinely. This has been my home for the last 14 years. Over the last little while, it's become more like a house for obvious reasons. You know, marriages end and all that kind of good stuff happens. Not so good, but you know what? It gets better. I'm starting to figure some neat stuff out about it. And, you know, sharing good parts, like I can cook again without complaints about smell. So what do you cook that smells? Everything, apparently. But, you know, I cook no different than I used to, but I never used to get complaints until somebody became a vegetarian. I like meat. It's a thing. But going on, and happily so, thinking of other things that, yeah, I can cook in the oven, fish, for instance, and not complain about it. I will never cook fish in the microwave. And if you do, you're going to hell. And there's a special hell for you where fish is cooked in the microwave. Please don't do that. So, yeah, well, thank you. But, yeah, as I was saying, and just kind of getting along and in closing, it's actually going really, really well. You know, the sunk cost fallacy, once it hit and I understood what I was doing, trying to save something that was unsavable, you know, I don't know. I just kind of got on with it. And after that, everything was fine. And I'm looking forward to the future. I'm seeing a lot of promise and whatnot. Hey, man, how you been? Hope you've been good. And I hope you've been practicing. How's that Andy LaRocque guitar pick? So, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just a thing. And yes, I exist purely out of spite. There is a little bitterness left over, but, you know, wouldn't you have a little bitterness after 27 years? So, thinking everything was okay, and then all of a sudden it stopped being okay, and then now it's really not okay. All right, I'll play us out, and I gotta go to a friend's house. So here we go. Thank you, Yasmin. I appreciate you. I almost wish I had one of those dough buttons that Bill has, because, man, that was needed right there. But here's for better times, and like I said, Independence Day is coming up for me. Or as I like to play it, a little bit of harmonic modification. I like the smaller picks too, by the way. So normal size guitar pick, like those are very hard. These are very hard to find. The Pick Boy Metacarbonates, excellent picks, love them to death. They have a real nice, unique sound. but I prefer a smaller one because I think they're easier to handle. Your typical Dunlop Jazz 3s are nice, or the fake Dunlop Tortex Jazz 3s that work also very nicely. Fun. All right. Well, to everyone who showed up today, thank you so very much. I can't promise you that I'll see you extremely soon, but maybe before August there might be something. And then if there is, it'll be much more regular than it has been over the last couple of months. Promise. But everybody have a real nice Saturday. And I wish you all the best. And thank you very much for hanging out. So, ta-ta, take care, be well.